I supposed to talk to the camera?
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? Hi, Ben.
Hey, Nikki.
Great to see you.
Oh, come on now.
We're so excited to have you here.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a fan.
Oh, just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit, not a lot.
So when
just a
people say
tiny
like,
bit.
when I do something like, oh, you're pretty funny in that. I was like, oh, okay. I'm not really funny. I'm just like kind of like okay in it.
I feel like you're that guy, and correct me if I'm wrong, and I think you've said this before, that you never thought you'd make a living in this business.
Yeah. It was always kind of like a dream that I didn't think was possible. When I graduated, I was a psychology, anthropology major in college, which is
It's impressive.
Well, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so
Are
much.
you using it now?
No. Well, I guess kind of. I
What?
write a lot.
You
I
write
write
a-
a lot, so I guess
yes.
it combines all those things. And psychology you can use every day, I guess.
Yeah.
But so it didn't feel like a real thing because my family's like social workers and Bronx school teachers. And then when I graduated, I asked my parents if I could have a year to really try to do comedy. And it has blossomed into 10 years.
It has.
Yeah.
Well, you're a psychology major. We're on the couch.
I know,
You
that's
confess
true.
anything you want
That's
here
true.
at Young Hollywood.
Oh my God.
It's talking about how you never thought that you would make money. You're supposed to do it again. At this. Steven Spielberg is now writing you checks because you were in Turbo, DreamWorks.
Oh my
Technically, does he write your checks?
He literally.
Does he sign
This is
them?
gonna sound weird. He comes to my place.
Yes.
He says, "What up, Ben?" I go, "Spielbees." He comes over for a bit. We just have some cheeseburgers. We hang out. We talk about his beard, and then he gives me cash in like rolls of quarters. He
He
pays
doesn't
me.
even write you a check. He just,
No, he comes with rolls of quarters for laundry for me, and then he's like, "There you go."
Nice.
Think about that. That's actually amazing.
Isn't that?
Oh goodness, yeah. That makes me so happy. Yeah.
Did it suddenly dawn on you that you're having success in this darn town?
Or just the fact that someone that I look up to so much could have maybe seen something that I'm in makes me very excited.
Well, I'm sure you've seen Turbo.
Yeah, I think. So.
Okay, so you play Skidmark. Let's talk about that.
We're all snails, and the whole idea is there's this racing community of snails, but this one snail who joins our big racing community. And by the way, the cast, this is insane. It's Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds is Turbo Snail.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is
Yeah.
Turbo, and then Snoop Dogg, and Samuel L. Jackson, and Ken Jeong. It's very crazy that I'm a part of it. And then the whole idea is he gets turbocharged, his thing, and all of a sudden he's as fast as an Indy 500 car, and he goes towards his dreams of being a racer.
And you're
in
part of the
Indy 500.
posse.
I am. Skidmark is
Okay.
a part of the. I play like a crazy. I'm like a crazy snail.
Now, have you voiced something before?
I have. I am the.
Star Trek? There's some Star Trek thing, wasn't there?
That was a joke. I did do a short
Okay,
film
yes.
where it was Star Trek
With
J.J. Abrams, who I'm
so
a huge
he's
fan
giving
of.
you checks too.
He has. I did a TV show of his, so he has signed my checks for real. And I do a bunch of them. Like I do stuff on the side, like I did Know About Chicken and American Dad and Bob's Burgers. And this is my first feature though.
Okay, so
Yes.
working with Sam Jackson and all these people, did you actually work with them? Or are you in a
Of course
booth?
not. I never got to meet him, but like.
Say yes.
I mean, I wish I had. If I go to
Yeah.
this premiere, there's a premiere in New York that if I have time, I'm definitely gonna go to.
Like, hey, I was in the movie with you.
I'd be like, I'm one of these guys too. my connection to them, like, oh yeah, I'm one of these guys. But those guys I like so much. Ryan Reynolds, when he was on that TV show, Two Guys, a Girl, and Pizza, I loved him then and stuff like that. And obviously Samuel L. Jackson. And come on, Snoop Dogg. If I get to meet Snoop Dogg on a level
No,
where
come
I'm
on,
not
who do you
being
want to
like,
meet the most?
out of all those guys, probably Snoop, man. How do you not want to meet Snoop?
So I want to talk about you as a writer.
Okay, let's do it. Anytime it's open, I steal it.
Yeah, I
Anytime
know
you
you
by
do.
mistake, leave it open.
You have won an Emmy
I have! Oh, thank you so much. My mom is in the audience
for
clapping.
outstanding. I love how they always put outstanding.
You
in
don't
front
know
of
what I won for, do you?
it. Outstanding.
Without looking at your card?
Writing. Outstanding writing for Hugh Jackman Academy Awards for his sort of like opening monologue.
Yeah, I did. So for the Oscars, I wrote for the Oscars one year, and I was hired me, Dan Harmon, who created the TV show Community. This is before Community was on the air,
Yeah.
or it was even sold. And then Rob Schraub, and we wrote the musical opening that Hugh Jackman did. And it was like a big song about the recession, how he was going to do a big musical number anyway, and he's going to use all these like bootleg items and stuff like that. And wrote it, which was crazy and exciting. Went to the Oscars, and it was amazing. And then we won Emmys for writing. We won
Emmys.
an Emmy for writing for the
Writing
Oscars.
for the Oscars.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you wrote for Letterman.
I
and
did.
you
I
talked
freelanced for
about
him.
how the first time you saw, I think him say your joke, it was like a big thing.
Do you kind of stalk me a little bit?
I told you I was a little fan.
Like a tiny
You should
bit?
see if I was a big fan, it'd be really bad.
That'd be really weird.
So Letterman and then SNL, I think
Yes.
it's Weekend Update.
Sure, I freelance for them.
Yes.
And so I started my website. I have a website called rejectedjokes.com.
Because when you're a writer, a comedy
Yeah.
writer, a lot of jokes are gonna get rejected.
That is absolutely
It
correct.
has nothing to do with your talent.
Yes. And so like I had thousands of jokes and I wanted to get them out there. So I was like, if I film myself, and this is before I really had a voice in comedy and how I figured out how to be good, or not be, or just like be comfortable in front of a camera. If you watch those old videos, you can hunt them down on YouTube. I'm like, my clothes are like way too big for me, and I'm like, you can just tell I'm like learning. I'm learning how to do everything, and I'm always learning, but I was just learning for the first step. So it was me performing jokes that had never been aired before because they're too weird to get on the air. And then I get some celebrity to do one, so like, I'll try to get viewers to come to my website. And then once in a while I'll do a short film. And my first short film, Cheating, had 10 million views. No big deal. Whatever.
So what has been the biggest thrill? Was it the SNL? Was it that? Was it?
I find myself
The
in the
Emmy.
beginning. The biggest ones are at the beginning. Like, even just when I got on a house team, I performed at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater.
Yeah.
When I got on like one of the House UCB Harold teams, I flipped out. It was like the biggest thing. And then when I booked my first, voiceover commercial, all those steps at the beginning are so intense. And now it's like,
You're jaded.
say it again? I hate it.
No,
I don't know what's going on. I don't even care what's going on. You're lucky I'm wearing clothes. No, now it's like, it's those things like doing a TV show with Don Cheadle and like doing
House
a
of
scene with
Lies.
him. Yeah, do House of Lies. The clapping is insane. You're crazy.
It's arousing.
Yeah.
applause,
Or I did a
isn't it?
movie with Jason Bateman and Tina Fey, and those guys I've looked up to for a very long time.
I thought you were still filming it. Are you
I
done
just
now?
wrapped. We
You
just wrapped as of
Okay.
yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
called
yeah.
This is the. Okay.
This
wait.
is Where I Leave
This
You.
is Where I Leave You.
It's based off a book by Jonathan Tropper.
Yes.
And the cast is insane. It's especially for me, who's such a big comedy fan. It's Jason Bateman, Tina Fey, Corey Stoll from House of Cards and Midnight in Paris, Adam Driver from Girls, Katherine Hahn, Jane Fonda, Rose Byrne, Timothy Oliphant, and Ben Schwartz.
Guess what? That you just rolled that off. Another round.
Oh my goodness! Thank you guys.
Okay, so now that we've built you up,
To crash me down. Time to take me down a notch.
I know.
Talk about how I'm unattractive and not funny.
that we brought you here to talk about Turbo. However, there's
Did you?
another,
I thought I was allowed to talk about anything I want.
Well, truthfully, there's another reason we brought you here, and you might want to take my hand for this one, not smack it.
Yeah.
This is actually an intervention.
Oh no, for what?
Somebody was just in here, I won't say who, and they had a little message for you.
Is this true?
This is true. It's
Okay.
behind you on the monitor.
Oh my god, I got like
You
scared for
can
a
turn your
second.
head. You can let go of my
It
hand.
just
if
says
you
my
need
name.
First of all, Ben, hi. You haven't been responding to me or AJ's texts. And I just wanted to say, I know that I'm the favorite sister between the two of us. So
Was
what's
she
happening?
just in here?
We're really hurt. And you need
Mom,
to mend
change
some
her hair
things with
color.
us,
Yeah.
okay? So step up to the plate, Ben.
Okay,
That's Aly.
that's Aly.
That's Aly and her sister AJ.
How could you not? The woman is, I mean, I've a girl
Flawlessly
crush.
beautiful.
Flawlessly beautiful.
Insanely talented musically and acting wise. Knows gymnastics. She was on a TV show where she had to be gymnasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't return her text. What's wrong with you?
She's very sweet, by the way. And also very young. Isn't she like 22 or 4 or something like that?
I think 6. Are we allowed to say this? 6 or 7? I think she's
26 or 7. Okay. She is amazing. I met her.
24.
She
24.
feels like that. They're both very young. They're so talented. It's
'Cause you're so
stupid.
old.
I'm ancient. I'm so ancient. I'm like, I figure any young girl that sees me thinks I look like either Mel Brooks or Mr. Magoo.
Oh, stop
Like
it.
literally anybody. I just like come in there and be like, hey guys. She's so sweet. That's so funny. I really haven't talked to her in a long time. We're not avoiding each other. We would send each other.
No, she wasn't avoiding you.
There's a
were
group
avoiding-
text message we
Okay.
have that when we met a while ago, me, her, and her sister, and they're so sweet and they're good. They're friends of mine, and we have a thing where we like talk to each other in a group text for a while. But I haven't talked to her in a while. That's right.
You
That
need
makes
to
me
text
so
her back.
happy.
I think group text
Before
would
I
be
leave, I want to take a video of that and send that to her in the group text, and then I will totally redeem
You
myself.
can absolutely do this. So do you not return text now that you're working for Spielberg? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
What's happened
I've
to
never
you?
said that sentence. I want to be directed by Steven Spielberg. Can you make that happen? Let's look at the video he sent me.
And here we go. Steven left a message for you here.
Is it coming?
It's coming. I swear it is.
It's fine. He didn't. He probably didn't. He's not coming. All right.
I really apologize for that.
All right. Super awkward.
It's been delightful having you
It's so
here.
nice to meet
Should we
you.
hold hands and go out?
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Will you return my text if I text
I
you?
gotta go. So nice to meet you. Really nice to meet you. Thank you, Young Hollywood. This camera I've been loving because I've been doing this the whole way.
It's new.
Yeah, it feels really nice.
It's got that new camera smell.
That you should edit there. That's the best joke. That's where you have to end the interview.
I did a good joke.
I did a good
It's
joke.
your influence.
Yeah.